Good morning, student. In our grammar, our 15th lesson's name is punctuation. So, what is punctuation? What is punctuation? So, we see here the use of correct sign in writing is called punctuation. Once again, the use of correct sign in writing is called punctuation. One important note is given here. Punctuation marks are used to make effective writing. So what is the use of punctuation? Punctuation is correct sign during the times of writing we are using it. And punctuation, by using the correct punctuation in proper time in our writing, and it make our writing more effective. So for make effective writing we use different punctuation here. First is given here full stop. So what is the use of full stop and how we have to use the symbol of full stop? So this is the symbol of full stop is here. So full stop is marked after the assertive and imperative sentence here. Here when we have to use full stop is marked after the assertive and imperative sentence here. Assertive sentence, it means only we can get the meaning of the sentence. It means simple sentence. Assertive sentence is mean each and every simple sentence we are include here in assertive sentence, and imperative sentence here. Imperative means the sentence that give us some command, some order, some request. So such sentence are called imperative sentence. In short, we can say that each and every sentence is end with a full stop here, and we put the full stop, then we can say that the sentence is over here. So we must have to put the full stop at the end of each and every sentence here. And we can also say that full stop is the longest pause. It means then after we have to start the another sentence. So when we put the full stop, it means the sentence is over, then the second sentence is start, and our views, our ideas also change with the sentence also here. So we can say that full stop is the longest pause here. We see here the some example is given here, like we can say that the sun give us lights here. So it is a simple sentence, it means assertive sentence. We know that the sun give us light here. So at the end light I have put here full stop. The second sentence, I am going to the school here. So after the school is over, it means the sentence is over, I have put here full stop. Then hate play chess here. So sentence is over. So at the end of the sentence we have to put here full stop at the end of sentence. So upper three sentence is like assertive sentence here. Then another like follow traffic rules here. Follow traffic rule. It is a imperative sentence. It give us command, order, request here. So follow traffic rules. So at the end of sentence we have to put the full stop here. Then never speak lie. Never speak lie. So here at the end of imperative sentence we have to put here um, full stop here. Then don't teach to the animals. So sentence is over. Then we have to put the full stop at the end of the sentence. So 4, 5, 6 number sentence are the example of imperative sentence. An imperative sentence give us command, order and request to us here. Then second uses of comma. The second punctuation is comma. So what is the use of comma? So comma is marked to separate more than one things and to show a pause in sentence here. Once again, comma is marked to separate more than one things and to show a pause in a sentence. So for during the types of writing, we take some stop there and make the separate things. If we want to show more things in a one sentence, the sentence is long and we wants to show more things here. So on that times we have separate two things or more than two things by using the comma here. We can also use the conjunction there. So conjunction also joining here the sentence, short word. But if we cannot put the conjunction on that time, we have to put the comma instead of conjunction here. And we can also say that comma is also called the shortest pause here. Shortest pause, it means the sentence is not over. We have to write the more things here in the same sentence here, but we stop for the short time here during the times of speaking also, and during the types of writings also we need some pause here, and it is the shortest pause here. Then we can see here the example of comma here. So my father bought apple, orange, grapes and cherry here. So your papa, your father bought apple, orange, grapes and cherry. So to separate here, we have to put the comma here to separate apple and orange here. Then grapes and cherry. I have not put here any comma between and grapes and cherry because conjunction and is given here. So if the conjunction is there, so it is not need here to put the comma here. Then second sentence, Nia, Priya, Krisha and Dhruva are my classmate here. So at the end of sentence, I have put here the full stop, and to separate here Nia and Priya. So to separate here Nia and Priya, I have put here the comma here. Then Priya and Krisha, to separate Priya and Krisha, I have put here the comma here. Then we can say that Krisha and Dhruva, between I haven't put here the comma because end conjunction is already given here. Then Jay needs pen, pencil, eraser, notebook and scale here. So at the end of the sentence, full stop is there. Then to separate here, Jai need more things here like pen and pencil. To separate here pen and pencil, I have put the comma here. Then pencil and eraser, I have put here between pencil and eraser comma. Then eraser and notebook, I have also put here the comma between to separate here eraser and notebook here. Then notebook and scale, not need here to put the comma because end conjunction already there. And here the two short sentences given here like work hard, you will success here. At the end of the sentence, I have put here full stop, and to separate here work hard. After speaking this word work hard, we need some pause here, shortest pause. Comma is a shortest pause. And then after I have written here the second sentence, you will success here by putting comma between two sentences. Then after apostrophe, we can say that apostrophe s, apostrophe s is used to show relation here, to show the ownership here. The things is mine, the things is belongs to some person here, to show the relationship, to show the ownership of that particular object, particular thing. We use here apostrophe s here. So apostrophe is used to show the relationship or the ownings of any particular things or particular person here. Like Mona's dress, I am talking about Mona's dress. So here the dress is belongs to Mona here. We can say that whose dress is it is Mona's dress. So it is show the ownership with the with this dress with Mona. So Mona's dress look beautiful here. Whose dress is beautiful? Mona's dress is beautiful here. Then the girl's bicycle is lost here. Whose bicycle is lost? Girl's bicycle is lost here. To show the relationship here, girls between bicycle here. To show the relationship between girls and bicycle, we have to put here apostrophe s here. Then the dog's tail is curved here. At the end of the sentence, we have to put the full stop. But here to show the tail with the relationship with the dog, whose tail is curved here. So each and every animal has the tail here, but that I am talking about tail of dog here. So the tail is connected with the dog by using apostrophe s here. Then Mr. Patil's house is wonderful here. Whose house is I am talking about? Mr. Patil's house. So it is so the relationship house between Mr. Patil. So whose house? This house is belongs to Mr. Patil's only. So it is so the relationship with this house, connection with the house with Mr. Patil. I am talking about Mr. Patil's house here. The flowers petals are soft here. The flowers petal. If we want to speak the plural noun, so we have to put apostrophe after s. If the word, the noun is in plural form, so we have to put apostrophe after s here. So I have put apostrophe after s in this sentence here. So we can say that the flowers petals are soft. I'm talking about flowers petal here. Then after capital letter, more important here, capital letters are used to begin the sentence and proper noun here. Once again here, capital letter, we have to start each and every sentence with capital letter only. And the proper noun, it means the special noun. We give the special noun to animal, human being also, some things also, some product, some shops, some schools names also here. So proper noun like Sahajanand school, so Sahajanand is proper noun, right? Parle-G biscuit, so here biscuit I am give the particular product name Parle-G here, so it is a proper noun. Some girls name like Riya, Krina, Mina, Priya are the names of girls, proper noun. And boys name like Jay, Kishan, Chris, Rahul are the names of proper noun here. So remember it, proper noun either in initial, in between, or at the end of the sentence. Whenever you found capital letter, it means proper noun, so you have to put in capital letter in each and every sentence. Proper noun comes in capital letter. And alone I alone remain capital in each and every sentence here. We see some example here. Chris is my best friend. So here Chris is proper noun, and also here begin with the sentence here. The sentence beginning with Chris. So first letter, we have to start the first letter of Chris. K is capital here. The is the first sentence. The sentence beginning with T here. So T, we have to put the T in capital here. So the camel lives in desert here. So we have to write T in capital letter. Then stay safe from COVID-19 here. Imperative sentence is given here, but we have to start each and every sentence like S here. So I have start here stay. We have to write S of stay capital here in third sentence. Then I alone as well. I alone comes in initial or at between or at the end of the sentence, but I is always in a capital, and also I have start the fourth sentence with I. So here first letter of each sentence begin with capital letter here. So I study in Sahajanand school. Remember it here Sahajanand here. So Sahajanand is proper noun. So we have to write S. Sahajanand spellings S is first letter is capital because of it is proper noun here. Then Meena is cute girl here. So at the end we have to put the full stop. And Meena, the sentences begin with Meena, and Meena is also proper noun. So Meena comes in initial, at the end or last we have to write first letter of spelling. The first letter of that particular proper noun we have to write capital, as well as the sentence begin with here capital letter here. So we can say that punctuation are used to show the effectiveness, the wonderful, the effective writing, to show the effective writing in our sentence. So we use different kinds of punctuation in our sentence here.